in order to lessen the burdens that state government places on our small businesses and to increase support, have the resources available to increase support for public education without massive tax increases, we're going to need a new direction for state government itself. It has to be leaner, more productive, more cost-effective. The fact of the matter is that the direction we've been headed in is simply unsustainable. I went back and I crunched the numbers for the state budget to figure out where the spending's been going, what's been driving it. And I looked at one 10-year period, 1998 to 2008. And what I discovered is that in that 10-year period, every single year, the state increased the amount it spent per employee by 5%. Every year for 10 years. And in that same 10-year period, the state increased the amount it spent on state worker benefits by 9% a year, every single year for 10 years. And at the same time, in that same 10-year period, they increased the number of state employees by 13%. And that's one of the reasons that we don't have enough money for education, for higher education. Another reason is that healthcare inflation is absolutely eating us alive. Our governor's pointed out that we've doubled the amount that we spend on healthcare in this state in 10 years. In other words, it's gone from 15% of the state budget to 30% of the state budget in only 10 years. And that's money that's coming out of our schools and our education system and out of social services as well. So what do we do about this? First of all, what we can't do is give 30 to 40% of state workers a 5% pay hike in the next biennium, which is exactly what's scheduled to happen. It just doesn't make sense. When everyone in the private sector is struggling to get by, the 30 to 40% of state workers receive an automatic pay increase, not because of performance, but simply because they've been at their desks for another year. That doesn't make sense to me. Secondly, we need to control state costs and free up money for education, job creation, by, frankly, having fewer state employees. Now, that doesn't mean we have to have